Hey guys, today I have a quick and easy low carb recipe. I want to preface this by saying this is by no means my recipe. I found it online and I'm kind of recreating it in my own way. I will link them down below where I got the recipe from. But anyways, I'm making a low carb Big Mac casserole, bringing you back to your glory days of eating that Big Mac at McDonald's with that special sauce. We're just gonna do it without the bun. So let me show you how to do this. Let's go. I have 1.92 pounds of this 80% lean, 20% fat ground beef, and I'm going to throw it in the pan and cook it. And I will season it with some black pepper and some pink salt. And this is the start to my Big Mac casserole. Yeah. While cooking my ground beef, I added in some chopped onions as well as some minced garlic, as well as the salt and pepper. And it is all cooked together. Stirred up. The next thing I am going to add is a cup of mozzarella and a cup of shredded sharp cheddar. Going to mix these into the ground beef, 1 cup of each. This recipe requires you to make a low carb Thousand Island dressing. So we're going to use relish with 0 carbs, mayo, as well as reduced sugar ketchup. We're going to use 1/2 cup of this mayo, 2 tablespoons of this reduced sugar Heinz, and about 3 tablespoons of this relish. Let's mix her on up. Mix her on. Alright, got my 112 grams of mayo, or 1/2 cup. So next we're going to tear up the scale and add 2 tablespoons. There we go, we've got our mayo, our ketchup, and our relish. And we're going to stir this together, and this is our low-carb Thousand Island dressing that we're going to use in our Big Mac casserole. Yeah. I put my 1 cup of sharp cheddar and 1 cup of mozzarella. I'm going to dump my, what is this called? This is called meat. I'm going to dump my meat in and mix it thoroughly, and then add in my Thousand Island dressing once I mix it all up. And I preheated my oven to 350 degrees. I am going to add about 3/4 of this dressing. I'm going to save just a little bit to put on the top. But I'm going to mix this together thoroughly. And we will almost be done with the casserole. Look how easy this is. Look how easy. The next thing I'm going to do is get these hamburger dill pickles and make a thin layer across the top of my casserole. I mixed everything up thoroughly, patted it down. Now to slap some dill pickles on top. This is a super simple recipe and it tastes so incredibly delicious. Just wait. Got my pickles. Here is my casserole with the dill pickles on top. It is coming together, y'all. Coming together. So up next, I used the last of this sharp cheddar cheese and sprinkled it over the entire casserole. This had 1 more cup of cheese, so in total you use 2 cups of sharp cheddar cheese in your casserole. Lots of cheesy goodness for this Big Mac casserole. I do this with such science, y'all. Yeah, like you just do it. Just do the darn thing. We're done. No, I'll spread it out. I'll spread it out. Alright, next we are going to grab us these here sesame seeds and sprinkle us a little bit on top. I'm not about measuring, so we're just going to sprinkle sprinkle a little bit. Give us a sesame seed crunch. So, there you have it. This is my Big Mac low carb casserole. It took me all of maybe 5 minutes to assemble, plus however long it took me to brown the ground beef. Just super easy to throw together, y'all. And it's a quick low carb meal that you can feed a couple people with. Except me, I'm feeding just myself. 4 servings means all for me. Yeah. It's gonna cook for 20 minutes and it will be good to go. Yeah. And I will show you what it looks like when I get done. Yeah. Yeah. Let's do the cooking dance. Let's do the cooking dance. Yeah. Ooh. I am procrastinating so hard right now. As always, I've got my trusty little cook here in the kitchen. As always. My timer is just about to go off. Let's pull this out of the oven. And it's done. Check this beauty out. Doesn't it look fabulous? Smells good. I'm about to leak it all over myself though. But check it out. I topped this with the last little bit of Thousand Island dressing that I made. And this is completely done. Look at how simple this low carb casserole with a big giant taste was to make. I'll give you a little taste when it cools off, okay, bud? You were such a good helper. I only tripped over you like 6 times. Yeah. I am going to serve this with... Okay, I'm going to throw it on the ground. This Butter Bliss lettuce. I'll put it in a bowl, put this over the top, and we'll be good to go. And there you have it, guys. How to make this super simple Big Mac casserole. This is what my little serving looks like. I'm gonna eat this because I have a tutoring session this evening, but I really hope that you enjoyed this short little recipe video, and I hope to do more again in the future. Please give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel down below if you haven't. Also, I am not including macros with this recipe. You can click on the link down below and you can see where she has listed the macros for the recipe she created. I did mine a little haphazardly, so I kind of roughly know how much I put in here, but I was not measuring everything out. I'm not really that concerned. I haven't been solely tracking macros, just trying to track more of my carb count because that's what matters in keto. Just a little cat tip, but I am planning on tracking my macros pretty hardcore starting here soon so that I can possibly see results. I'll see y'all again soon, guys. Bye!